No, I got it. So, talk about the differences heading into this year. Obviously, maybe a little bit of a new position for you.
Right. Yeah, first base is definitely new to me, but it's exciting. I'm enjoying it a whole lot. I mean, outfield is fun, but me and the coaches talked about it, and we feel like I can help the team out most at first base this year. So I'm excited. I'm still learning, but I think I'm gonna be ready by the season.
Right field's one of those positions that when you play it, you're proud. You know, because that's that kind of keystone spot out there. You have to have a good arm. When they first approached you about playing first, how did you react?
Well, it had been in discussion with Coach Leggett the previous 2 years, and it would get brought up, but it never happened. So coming in this fall, I kind of had an idea that it might happen this fall, but I'm glad it did. I mean, it's a new challenge, so.
Did you have to get a new glove?
I did. I did, but I like it.
Did you ever play first at any other point in your career?
About 8 years old. Rec ball, so it's been a while.
Obviously, the hardest thing over there is learning footwork. Everybody thinks you just go stand at first.
Right.
Footwork on pickoffs. Footwork
Right.
from one side of the field to the other. How's that gone for you?
Well, it was difficult at first, but it's gotten a lot better. It's just a whole new mindset. I mean, you got to be into every pitch when you're at first base. I mean, outfield might be a little more relaxed, but first base, you got to be on your toes just about every pitch. So.
Learning to play cutoff on the plays of the plate.
Yeah, it's just all the little things.
Yeah.
So, but they're coming along.
Preseason ACC rankings just came out. Y'all have any sort of a chip on your shoulder about that?
Well, I mean, it just makes us that much more hungry. I mean, when people doubt, it makes you that much more competitive. I mean, on your toes, we're ready.
Do you follow the basketball team's success really closely?
I do.
And the
I
fact
do.
that they were picked really at the bottom of the ACC,
Right.
they're in third place right now, does that
Right.
serve as any motivation?
I mean, it's nice to see them have the success they have, but I mean, we're not leaning on that. We're ready for our season to start and do it ourselves.
Was this off season harder, not as hard? How would you compare it to Coach
It's
Leggett?
different. I mean, just little aspects about it. There wasn't no major differences. There was a new vibe, of course, with a new coaching staff and all that stuff, but it wasn't anything too crazy.
Did you feel like the fall really prepared you guys for now taking this next step and getting ready for the season?
I do feel like the team's ready for the season. We busted our tails this fall, and we're all excited for the season.
Does that sense of the newness, does that kind of help motivate you guys?
To an extent, yes, sir. But either way, I mean, new vibes or old vibes, we're all ready.
I had to see the number to recognize Reed Rohlman. The beards, the long hair. I mean, does that help keep guys loose? Does it make any difference?
It's just something new. I mean, the times are changing here. We all know that, so a couple of us figured we'd grow the hair out and try something new this year.
Aside from the different vibe, what are the main differences that stand out to you between Coach Leggett and Coach Lee, just as far as like philosophy, coaching style, that sort of thing?
A lot of things are alike. Maybe a little more emphasis is on hitting. He loves power, which all of us love. We love to hit, so that's probably the biggest thing.
A little less small ball.
He loves the long balls.
You were a little banged up in the fall. Are you 100% healthy?
Yes, sir. I'm good to go.
His approach, is it looking for fastballs earlier in the count? Is it driving off the leg?
Yes,
kind of
sir.
what is his approach?
He's big on the back leg,
Yeah.
getting the power through, but he just wants us to be under control but very aggressive at the same time. He wants us to recognize our pitches and then do as much damage as possible.
But for you, you're a line drive, kind of field-to-field hitter. Does that translate into more power for you? How does that change your approach?
It doesn't change my approach very much. I've always liked hitting early in the count, and he loves that. But we're not changing anything too drastic. It should be all good.